It's Wednesday, February 1st, so that means it's time for another Top 5 Wednesday. I am actually in love with today's topic because it is top 5 current favorites that aren't books. And I've mentioned on a couple of booktubers channels how they did like the anything but books tag, and I've seen a lot of those like going around and stuff. So I've actually mentioned how I like to watch videos that aren't book related, even though you have a booktube channel, because yeah, I know your favorite genre, I know what you love to read, you know, all that stuff, but I like to delve a little deeper in what you like to do. So I really love this topic. Again, if you don't know what Top 5 Wednesday is, it is a Goodreads group that anyone can be a part of. It was created by Lainey over at Ginger Reads Lainey, and it is now hosted by Sam at Thoughts on Tomes. Like always, I will link all of that in the description. I know it's a lot to remember, but if you want to go ahead and be a part of it, it's actually really fun. I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I'm gonna start at number 5 and work my way down. Number 5 on my list is something that I really love to do, and I actually had a little snippets of this in a recent video that I did with my co-hostess with the mostest, Jen, and that is Just Dance. It is a video game that you can play on the Wii or the Xbox. I have the Wii edition because I happen to have a Wii, and it's just you hold the remote and you follow the dance moves of the person on the screen. I love it. Every time a new one comes out, I have to go get it, and I have to play it and play it and play it until I know all the dances, well, at least the ones from the songs that I like. And it's actually a great workout too. I love it. It's so much fun, especially when you're doing it with someone else, because, you know, you just kind of like, you're in a dance group or a flash mob or something. That is on my bucket list. I want to be a part of a flash mob, just FYI. Number 4 on my list is musicals or Disney songs, like sing-alongs. Like, I like to put on Disney Pandora or Show Tunes Pandora if I'm in the house cleaning or really just anywhere, and blare that stuff, crank it up to 10 and just belt my heart out. Even though I cannot sing at all, I have my 15 minutes of fame in my living room when no one's home. And I believe everybody does that. I mean, it's great. I love doing that. Just like when I'm cleaning my house, I'll just turn on Show Tunes Pandora and it'll turn into a Broadway #1 hit in no time. It's so much fun. Number 3 on my list is razor riding. If you don't know what a razor is, it's kind of like an off-road utility vehicle that it's just the brand name Polaris Razor. I recently did just go to the dunes, the sand dunes in California, and it's just hills and hills and miles of sand, and I have a video. I'll try and do something over here or link a little snippet of it so you know what I'm talking about. So I'm not crazy, but it's really fun. I love doing that. My husband and I do it during the winter months because in the middle of the desert it gets pretty hot. So you have to do it in the winter months, otherwise you'd be on fire. Number 2 on my list is loose leaf tea. I love loose leaf tea. I love preparing loose leaf tea. I love drinking loose leaf tea. I like hosting tea parties with all different kinds of loose leaf tea. I have like different teapots and we can have different teas, different flavored teas, and I love it. It's great. I love hosting high teas. I love it. I wish I could do it more often. I wish I could do it every week. It is a lot to prepare for, hosting a high tea. But I love it. Loose leaf teas, they're amazing, especially in the cooler weather. It's just yummy. And number 1 on my list, current favorites that aren't books. I have to say, if I could choose something that I do almost as much as I read, it would be watching TV shows. I follow so many TV shows. It's almost ridiculous. My favorites being, of course, Once Upon a Time, Game of Thrones, of course, the new Netflix show, A Series of Unfortunate Events. Watched the first episode of that and I loved it. But I do follow a ton of shows. Supernatural, Arrow, Flash, really anything that's on the CW, Vampire Diaries, the originals, Shadowhunters on Freeform, American Horror Story, my all-time favorite TV show of all time, period, exclamation point, Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I love, love, love Buffy the Vampire Slayer. That's probably one of the shows that I watched religiously as an adolescent. I just remember watching it every night it came on, and if I wasn't home for whatever reason, like I had something going on at school, cheer practice, whatever, my dad was recording it for me on VHS, by the way. And I probably still have those VHSs somewhere. But that's just the first show that I actually actively watched religiously. I loved that show so much. So that's it. That is my top 5 current favorites that aren't books. I thought this was gonna be pretty hard to come up with 5 things I like to do besides reading, but once I started like writing stuff down, it was no problem coming up with 5 things I love as much as I love reading. So this is actually really fun. I love doing Top 5 Wednesday videos. The topics are always so awesome. Like I said, I'll link everything in the description so you can check it out if you want to be a part of it. If you did a Top 5 Wednesday video, please link it in the comments because I really want to watch it. If you liked my video, please give me a big thumbs up. Don't forget to comment below and subscribe to my channel. You can follow me on Goodreads, Instagram, Twitter, and Tumblr. I'll see you next time, avid readers.